This is Lady T 506. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 5 season 3 review. The episode starts off, Kim and her assistant are going over to Candi's house for Candi's internet radio show or something like that. They get there, and as usual, Kim is being extra rude to her assistant, calling her out of her name. And if I was that assistant, I would be quit, but I guess she needs a job, or her and Kim are cool like that, where they can call each other names. So they finally get to, I'm guessing it's Kim's studio, where she's set it up as her little studio. And they get there, and they get to talking, and the subject is cheating, and they ask, has Kim ever cheated? Has she ever cheated? And she was like, no. And Candi's like, well, you was in a relationship with somebody who was cheating and you was the other woman. And Kim was looking like, oh my goodness, I can't believe she put me on blast like that. But the world already knew that she was dealing with a married man. She even said so herself multiple times. Okay, they are talking more about the radio show and this, that, and the third. We get over to Nene. Nene, she's at the doctor's office because it's 6 days after her surgery, and she's doing her little follow-up and everything. And she calls Cynthia on the phone and tell her, I'm at this place, come meet me here. So her and Cynthia, after the doctor's appointment, she's like, I don't want to go home. Things with me and Greg are not right. We're always arguing or fighting, and she just does not want that stress right now. And I understand her on that one. So her and Cynthia, they're talking, and the more Nene's talking about her and Greg's relationship, the more Cynthia's afraid to get married herself. Thinking, my mom's marriage wasn't good, here Greg and Nene's marriage is falling apart, what am I gonna do? We get over to Shereé, and I think his name is Dr. Taib. He invites her over for dinner, and I know I shouldn't be, but I'm extra suspicious of him for the simple fact is, you're supposed to have a house in Atlanta. How come Shereé can't come to your house so you can cook for her? No, it's his friend's house. So Shereé gets there, and he's like, you just in time, you can help me, cook. And she's like, were you supposed to be cooking for me? So he's like, just cut up the strawberries, and she's acting like that is the most hardest thing to do. He's like, oh, that's for domestics. It's cutting a strawberry. Goodness, he didn't ask you to doggone plant the strawberry patch, pick them when they was at their most perfect, and then cut it. He just went. All you gotta do is take a strawberry, take a knife, cut the little green part off, cut it up. As simple as that. But she's helping Kim, and he's making cookies, and he's wanting her to eat the cookies off of his hand, which I feel, Shereé, I don't really know you like that so well enough to be eating cookie dough off your hands. How you know if I like raw cookie dough? So they started talking, and another flag threw up when he was talking about some, in a relationship, what's worth more, love or money. He kept on putting out his love should be more. I guess trying to get her ready for, I really don't have that much money. So we're going back to Nene and Cynthia. Nene and Cynthia are at something like a little bra or lingerie store trying on bras. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But when they were showing each other the bras that they was picking out, they were out in the area where everybody be. Because it looked to me like you could just see in the background just people just walking by. They can just turn into the store and see them in their bras and all that stuff. That's what it looked like to me. I may have saw wrong or whatever. Well, they Cynthia, she invites all the housewives over to her house for Mother's Day. And before that, Candi, I guess she's seeing in her daughter what was she went through when she was a child, not having a father in her life, and that still bothers her to this day that her and her father don't have a good relationship. And now her daughter Riley, her father is not there for her. He'll call every 8 months, but he's not being consistently in her life. And I guess it's got to the point where it doesn't even matter to her if she has a father. And I think that's, kind of sad, but in the same sense, how can you miss what you've never had? Okay, so we're going to get back over there to Cynthia inviting all the women over for, Mother's Day. Kim can't come because either her or one of her daughters are sick. So everybody gets there, Nene comes, Shereé, Candi and her mom. Candi brings her daughter. Nene brings her son. Shereé brings her daughter. And Phaedra comes. And I don't know how the subject of, I guess they was talking, and then Nene asked Shereé when she's due, and she's like, "Oh, when was your due date?" She's like, "Oh, we're supposed to be in June, but I don't know." And then everybody was looking like, "How do you not know, when your due date is?" That's like one of the first things once you go to the doctor, like maybe your second checkup. I've never been pregnant, but I've known, like, I have aunties that have been pregnant, I've had cousins that have been pregnant, and at least the second, if not the first, if it's too far along to tell, but maybe it is the first one. They can tell you when your baby is due. You've been to the doctor. We seen you at the doctor. How do you not know when your baby is due? And then she's talking about something, oh, they're going to deliver him at 6 months. It's safe. It can be safe that way. No, you're supposed to keep that baby inside your womb until that baby pops out on its own. Now, if the baby would happen to come early, that's beyond her control. But just the doctor just it's 6 months. Let's go ahead and get this baby out. No, they want the baby in there to stay in there longer so you can get the more of the mother's nutrients. To get the lungs develop more. Get all this. Everything developed more, and she's like, the more she's talking, the more it sounds like she don't know when she got pregnant, and I believe she don't. Like, every time they ask her questions, she don't know. So I'll tell you the truth, I don't know when this baby gonna be due. I just can't wait to get this baby out of me. How do you not know when? I mean, I can't even say that, even if you ain't been to the doctor, you can tell you had sex at this time. It can be from that time and there. Add your 9 to 10 months. Bam. Then you know. But she's been to the doctor. The doctor knows how far along they measure your stomach. They do all that. So Phaedra, how do you not know that you're pregnant? And I forgot to bring something else up. When Shereé was going to go visit Dr. Taib, her oldest daughter came over to babysit her son. And her daughter was gone, I guess she said, over her boyfriend's house. She always over there. And I forgot for like a split second that Shereé's daughter is under the age of 15. So why is she always gone over her boyfriend's house? Shereé, you need to look into that. I didn't think about that until Shereé's daughter showed up at Cynthia's house for the little Mother's Day thing. And it said the girl was 10. 10. Yes, 10. And I'm thinking, why is your 10-year-old always gone with a boyfriend? What happened to her little girlfriends? Why ain't she out hanging around with them? Okay. So, they're steady talking and back at Cynthia's house for the Mother's Day thing. And Nene asked Candi, has her mom ever been on her show? And she was like, yeah, my mom's been on my show before. And the subject just turned. I'm like, I couldn't be sitting there talking about sex with my mom. I just couldn't do it. It just don't seem natural. They are just sitting up there, just, Candi talking about something, she getting a dildo for her mom. And I'm with Nene. I don't want to picture that. No way. No how at all. But, that's what they was talking about. And Nene was saying how, her and Greg aren't doing so well. And, I guess Cynthia told Peter not to mention nothing about Greg. And he mentioned it anyway. And bam, what happens? He brings it up. Well, maybe what's going on between y'all in the bedroom is why he's acting up. And Nene's looking like, oh my goodness, I can't believe he done just said that to me. Yeah, I was like it too. But Nene, she tries to portray, oh, I'm this tough girl. Ooh, can't nobody stop me. But deep down, she's a sensitive soul. I guess she puts on that tough act, I guess, to protect herself. you know, nothing else happened on the episode. If you like other people who do the Real Housewives of Atlanta, go to Much Love from Kentucky. Now, she does have some slight cussing in her video, but she keeps it real and she would tell you like it is and have you cracking up in the meantime. I hope you thumbs up this video, like it, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.